Hello, hello, dearies. Gods, it has been a while, hasn't it? I don't think I've done a proper Q&A video in, several years. So it feels weird to be doing this, mainly for two reasons. One, I'm no longer really used to recording videos as myself anymore. Which hopefully I might be able to change soon. I might try doing more content that's more Q&A focused, a bit more myself talking to you guys. I don't know. But also because lately I have been trying to be a bit more social, get out of my shell in my in-person life. And that's been going really well, actually. It has been going so well, and I'm finding that I'm more extroverted than I thought I was. As in, I'm literally just an extrovert who is too burnt out from some family issues and stuff to, have the energy for people. But yeah, I've been making new friends. I've been going to events and fun stuff around my town. I've been really chatty and just overall really kind of uppity. I don't know how else to describe it. I've been kind of seriously peppy lately. So now it feels weird to just have a conversation pretty much by myself in a closet, as opposed to talking with another person. But it's not bad weird. It's just weird. So we're gonna roll with it. So first of all, thank you all so much for the birthday wishes. I did have a very, very fun time. And, my aunt, although I did not overindulge, she sent me some quote-unquote drinking money, which I then proceeded to spend on sticky tabs for annotating my books, because I also got myself a new book for my birthday. So I'm like, oh, I'm definitely going to need more sticky tabs. So, in other words, I'm a nerd. And I did try my first legal drink, which was a Bay Breeze, which is vodka, cranberry juice, and pineapple juice, because I drink a juice cocktail of cranberry juice, pineapple juice, and lemon juice every morning. So I thought that it would taste pretty similar to that. It did not. And in the end, I had to water it down and just chug it, because I was like, okay, this tastes so freaking gross because of the vodka. But it was almost $9 for that one drink. And I'm like, I'm not wasting it. I'm just gonna finish this. And it's gonna taste gross, but hey, as long as it doesn't upset my stomach, it's fine. And it didn't. It didn't. I don't know. I don't really have much of an alcohol tolerance built up, because I never really drank before I legally could. One of my friends, though, lives in Sweden, and I visited him a couple of times. And so I did have, I was 18 at the time, 18 or 19, I can't remember, but it's legal to drink when you're 18 over there. So I was legally able to drink, so I did. Once again, it did not taste great. It was a hard cider. I'm just generally not a fan of alcohol, it seems, so whatever. But besides the drink tasting absolutely gross, it was a really fun birthday. I went out with some of my friends from work and from a local Spanish group that meets every week. And yeah, we all just had a really fun time, and I made the mistake of telling them about the Ghost Stories English dub. You can imagine how that went. But they're all super great. They found it funny and were horrified in the good way when I showed them the clip about Shirotabi the rabbit. So on that note, let's get into some fun questions, and I will be reading the most recent comments first. So if you responded to the post super early on, your comment will be read, but it might just take a little bit. So bear with me. All right. First of all, I'm 3 days late, but happy birthday. Thank you. I have a few questions. Okay. What was the hardest part when you first started doing voice acting, and why? Oh, in the beginning, the hardest part was definitely trying to find time to record, because this was also before I had like soundproofed my closet. This was before we were even living in this house where I have soundproofed my closet. So I was just recording like on my mattress on the floor in my room because I was weird and I didn't want a bed frame. Or I was at my desk and like everyone in the house could hear me. And I did not want to hear people I didn't want people in my house being able to hear me like kissing my hand or like talking to some imaginary person in a different voice and like saying lovey-dovey things to them. So that was probably the hardest part, was trying to find that time when no one else was in the house to be able to record. I still prefer to record when people aren't in the house, in part because like we have a dog now, so when my mom is home, the dog will bark at anything outside because she's like, Mom, look, I'm protecting the house. When I'm home alone though, she doesn't really do that, so it's a lot easier. But yeah, that was definitely the hardest part. Do you plan on doing voice acting for other fandoms or animes as well? And if yes, which ones do you have in mind? Yes, absolutely. My girlfriend actually recently got me into Black Lagoon, so I would love to do some voices for that. Because she also, she was like, oh, I'm lucky that you can't do any of the voices of these characters. And then I proceeded to immediately do the voice of one of the characters, like, first try. And she was like, what the fuck? This is not fair. That's the point. That is the point. And then I also do want to do some more voices for book characters, because I have been a reading fiend lately, and I need more bookish content. Please. What will be some of your future plans for schedules if you do some? So right now, the schedule is pretty much the same as before. You know, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday we get ASMR. But I have added in, from doing the covers, I really enjoyed that. And it was like a nice, low-effort video to record. So I am going to keep doing that, uploading a cover every Saturday. And then also the Twilight Tales, of course, every first or second Tuesday. I forget which one I said it was going to be. So I have to look back at that post and see what the fuck I said. And then I do want to try making some other content. I'm not quite sure what I want it to be, but I will add that into a regular part of the schedule when I do figure it out. Let's see. Do you plan on doing future changes when it comes to voice acting? Not really. No real changes except incorporating maybe new characters, different elements of different things, sound effects, stuff like that. But no major changes to the channel, really. Oh, plus I want to do a request for maybe Hanji X Drider listener and maybe another part of Little Red Armin X Wolf listener. Ooh, those would be so fun. I'm definitely going to add those to my list. Alright, next person. Ooh, Not My Backyard, one of my patrons from my Discord server. Woohoo! 3 questions, aha. Do you plan on pursuing anything in voice acting? I have thought about it, and I would really love to do, like, narration for audiobooks. That sounds really fun, because then I also just basically get paid to read. And as someone who is a bookworm, spelled W-Y-R-M, so a combination of a book dragon, someone who hoards books, and a bookworm, someone who devours books, you have no idea how much I need to be paid to read, because, like, freaking people are joking about me now, like, that I'm trying different beverages, now that I'm 21, about me being an alcoholic, which, like, I will say, we do have a history of that in my family, so I'm being very, very careful. But books? I mean, they're books. They might be bad for my wallet, but reading has actually shown to improve memory retention, and, like, if you're predisposed to, like, loss of cognitive function, it can help to kind of delay memory loss and things like that. So, you know, it's a good sort of obsession / addiction / hyperfixation to have. Is there ever going to be a point where you say goodbye to this channel? I do not intend to ever say goodbye to this channel unless, like, it comes to a point where I physically cannot make the content that I want to. For instance, if I ever suffered an injury and completely lost my voice, or when I get older and, like, I just straight up cannot change my voice the way I need to. I might, in the near future, have a bit more of a hectic schedule that keeps me from uploading regularly because I do want to go and pursue a college education. But I don't intend to say goodbye to the channel overall. If you do leave, do you plan on rebranding? Again, I don't really plan on leaving, and I wouldn't exactly call it rebranding. I might just, if I decided to stop doing ASMR, I would leave this channel as it is and probably make another one for any new content that I wanted to create so that, you know, everyone can still easily find the ASMR content, can still enjoy it, because other YouTubers that I've liked in the past have, like, changed what they did, and, like, although they had multiple channels for the different things they did, they ended up deleting certain videos and, like, series of theirs. And I was like, are you kidding? These were major comfort videos. Please bring them back. Obviously, though, people do what you want. Content that you don't want posted of you online, totally fine. It's just, again, when you were comfortable posting that and, like, you had a channel specifically for that, little bit weird that you would then delete it from that channel that was specifically for, like, gaming, for instance. That's just weird to me. But I digress. Happy birthday, Insomniac. So much joy indeed for your birthday. Thank you. Yes, it was a very, very joyous day. My questions are as follows. What has it been like to work on your audios along with managing this channel? So, the thing is, for a while when I was really burnt out, it did become really stressful, the idea of recording. Not even because I didn't like recording or because the videos were difficult. It's just I got built up in my head that, like, it was this big task because I was in the closet, I was in the darkness, and I couldn't, like, multitask the way I do with some of the other things that I enjoy doing during the day. So I would really, really procrastinate doing it. So that was pretty difficult to try and work through, which that has gotten better. A lot better lately, actually. And as far as managing the channel itself has not been difficult to manage, really. It's mostly just making sure to monitor comments, making sure people are being kind, making sure to delete the freaking spam comments that I keep getting. And then the toughest part has been managing the Discord server because I was not great at setting boundaries when I first started the server. I was a minor at the time, and there were a lot of adults who did not respect boundaries that they should have, and that made it really difficult. And even now, I still struggle with setting boundaries and being like, oh, am I overreacting that this was said? But now I'm kind of like, you know what, fuck it. This is my server. If I don't want people talking about their chest size in my server compared to other characters, I'm not gonna let them send those messages. Ugh. How has life been? Been doing good? Been feeling okay? Been going through the motions? I'm genuinely curious if you're doing okay. I have actually been doing really well, and I did get some other comments with this question, so I will still read those, but overall, this is my answer. I have been doing absolutely amazing overall in my personal life. Obviously, there is a lot going on in this world that makes me feel like shit a lot of the time, but, like, in my direct daily life, I have been doing really well because fun fact about me, I have been in therapy for a long time because I struggle with situational depression and chronic anxiety, and the anxiety was getting really bad to the point where I would just be sitting just watching a show at home and my heart would be racing and I would have like these irrational thoughts just randomly, and it was not good. And the therapy was helping with that, but it wasn't quite enough. So now I am on some medication in addition to the therapy to help with that. And I'm down to bi-weekly therapy sessions instead of weekly, which is really good for me. And yeah, the medication has seriously been helping. Like, fucking RFK Jr. talking about getting rid of SSRIs. Bitch, do not come for my medications. I want my meds. They make me happy. Like, they make me able to exist calmly, which, okay, probably shouldn't be using this tone when saying I can exist calmly, but, like, I'm able to feel comfortable existing. I don't feel anxious over literally nothing. And I'm able to feel happy. Plus, like, the other day, I was having a bit of a gloomy day, like, not really depressed, but just tired physically and mentally, just from some stuff that was going on. Nothing bad, like, nothing serious, but just not really feeling like doing much. Ordinarily, I would have struggled a lot to even get out of my bed, and, like, getting out of the house, forget it. But, I was actually able to get some cleaning done at home. I was able to run some errands, take a walk outside. The weather was so fucking good. And I actually went out of the house, as in, like, 2 separate times. I walked to a couple of places to run some errands, and, like, yeah, ordinarily, I could never fucking do that before. And it's just like, oh, yay, this is awesome. It's like, yeah, I would think that it would be obvious from some of the content that I post that's geared toward helping with mental health, but, like, that stuff is really important to me, like, both from my experiences with it, but also, like, yeah, people deserve to feel happy and comfortable existing, and it's like, yes, everyone should be able to feel this way, like, everyone. So do not come for my meds, please. Also to note, Grell Sutcliffe has been my favorite character you voiced. I love her immensely and don't see lots of audios of her. I know, and that is so freaking enraging as someone else who loves Grell Sutcliffe. She is my trans queen. She is my fictional wife. I love her so much. So I'm glad you've been the source of Grell Sutcliffe content for all Grell Sutcliffe lovers. Yes, I love my red queen. In fact, red is my favorite color. Partially because of her. And anytime I wear anything red, I'm just like, okay, would Grell think this is fabulous? And if she would, I feel damn hot wearing it. Not gonna lie. Happy late birthday. Love you so much. Thank you. Happy birthday, my love. I've been here for some years now, and it makes me so happy to see how much you've grown. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it is definitely so weird to, like, then also go back to some of my old content if I'm making, like, a continuation of a series and just see how much stuff has changed. It is crazy. Happy belated birthday. Thank you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you. Happy birthday. Wow, I've been here since the beginning, it feels. Yeah, for people who have been here for a long time. Yeah, this is something else. Happy birthday. Who are your favorite and least favorite characters to do videos for, and why? Maybe you find doing their voice hard, or can't think of a video scenario for them, etc. Ooh. So, Armin is definitely one of my favorites, just because, like, I naturally slip into his voice a lot. Like, my girlfriend points it out. She's like, yep, there's the Armin voice. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't help it, because, like, that's also... For those who don't know, I'm gender fluid. It's like, Armin's voice is like the type of masculine that I aspire to have when I'm feeling masculine. So I really like doing his voice. It is really easy, and it's very comfortable, like, on my vocal cords for me to do. Like, it doesn't irritate them afterwards. Alois is also another one I love doing also, just because I like giving him appreciation. Like, a lot of people do not give him enough credit. Like, yeah, he's bratty, but also, did you see the way he grew up? Did you see any of that? Like, obviously, it's not good, the stuff he does, like the scene with Hannah and her eye. Not good. But, like, he has had no other role models for appropriate ways to treat another person. What did you think was going to happen? Like, yeah, it doesn't excuse it, but it sure as hell explains it. And, like, you're willing to give Ciel, like, the benefit of the doubt because of the way that he was traumatized, which is a lot similar to some of the ways that Alois was traumatized. So, respect them both, please. And then least favorite. Ugh. I would have to say Sebastian. One, because just the way that I have to do his voice, the, like, lowness, I have to reach in my pitch. It doesn't pick up super well with my microphone just because of how low it is. So I do have to, like, make it a bit higher, which is annoying. But also I'm gonna sound really weird for a second, but I just do not like Sebastian. Mostly because Grell loves him so much and he treats her like shit. Don't get me wrong. Grell is definitely pushy and annoying. But the dude is a demon who treats people, like other humans, terribly. Like him and Beast, that is what coercion is. So yeah, you deserve to be fucking annoyed by a Reaper who, like, is all over you. And he does not respect Grell's pronouns. So many people in that show do not. And it's like, you're a demon. You have no religious or moral obligation that is telling you, hey, this isn't a thing. This thing isn't valid. Which also not good if your religion is telling you that. But, like, at least then it's like, okay, you were brought up and raised to think this way, so it's hard to break out of it. Him? No, he's just being a frickin' asshole. So, yeah, I don't like Sebastian. Ooh, what is your dream job if money didn't matter? That is actually a really good question. Honestly, If money didn't matter, I would say, honestly, just keep doing this because it's something that's really easy and it's something that I really like doing. And I was going to say writing, but I find I struggle to actually write my words. But one of the reasons why I do ASMR is because then I can speak my words and still get the stories, like, out into the world. And it's a lot easier than having to write them down. Like, staring at the blank page is so intimidating. What is the video you've posted that you like the most or are the most proud of? I know you have so many, so I get it if you can't pick just one. Ooh. I would have to say the very first episode I did of the Attack on Titan 2 various characters ex-listener. Because that I actually wrote a script for. I got very dramatic and I was recording that while my family was home. I come downstairs afterwards and they're just like, that was awesome. I loved when Hanji was like yelling at Erwin. That was so dramatic. It was amazing. Oh, that was a fun one to do. And that was the first time I had done so many characters in one video. That was just, I loved that one. Happy birthday again. And thank you for supplying me so many, of your wonderful audios. Thank you. I'm glad that you like them. Happy birthday. Ooh, top 5 animes. Ooh. Definitely Black Butler. I am hyperfixated on Black Butler right now. Do not hate on me. But with the new season coming out last year and then another one coming out this year, it's like, what do you expect? I need my Black Butler fix. Black Butler, Assassination Classroom, The Promised Neverland. I've only seen the first season because one of my friends watched it and he had also read the manga and he was like, what was that? Read the manga before watching that because, like, they messed it up so much. I'm not sure if we're counting anime movies in this. I'm going to say we are. Ponyo. Ponyo was the first anime I ever saw, and I loved it so much. Like, frickin' Ponyo. That was my childhood. My mother did not like it because she just wasn't a fan of the anime, like, art style in general. So she did not understand why we loved it so much, but Ponyo has my heart. And then number 5, purely because sometimes I need something that is just fucking wild, ghost stories. Again, I know it's so fucking offensive. I know. But it's like, it's not meant to be taken seriously. It's like Cards Against Humanity as an anime.
Oh, Satsuki, let's sing! Jesus loves me. Come on, you know the words.
I got to meet Monica Rial at a convention one time. And that was all I could think of when talking to her. It was so funny. Honest opinion on AOT, pacing, characters, ending, etc. So, overall, I liked Attack on Titan, but I kind of lost interest in it around when the 4th season came out, just because, like, I was obsessed with it for years, and then that interest kind of burnt out, and I haven't really been able to get back into watching it. So I actually don't know all the details of the ending, but it definitely got to a point where, like, it was really depressing, and I know that's what it's supposed to be, but the thing is, it got to this point where, like, any moments of joy were in flashbacks. Like, in seasons 1 through 3, you had some present funny moments. It's like, oh yeah, things are bad, but we're still able to smile occasionally. Like, we're still able to find joy and just be glad, you know, with our friends, being able to, like, just have these moments with them, right? But then in the 4th season, any moments like that are just flashbacks, and it's like, okay, there is just literally no joy now. And in this current world, no, I can't do that in my fiction. I enjoy fiction to escape from that stuff. So, yeah, that's a no for me. But yeah, overall, I really liked it. Favorite Western shows, such as Grey's Anatomy, Breaking Bad, etc. Grey's Anatomy is my top fave. I love Grey's Anatomy. I know. For those of you who have watched, like, my Armin versus Aaron ex-listener, you probably figured it out, because I included the "so pick me, choose me, love me," or the NIFA videos that I did where you're at Seattle Grace Hospital. Yeah, I love Grey's Anatomy. It is one of my comfort shows. I'm also a big fan of Psych and Grimm. Grimm, I only recently finished watching. Same with Psych. Those were so good. The ending of Grimm, because it got canceled, like, the pacing was awful, so it was really disappointing. Like, the execution. The ending itself wasn't bad. It was just the execution, because the show got canceled and because they didn't have time to, like, build it up the way it needed to be. That was a disappointment, unfortunately. Will the Yandere Armin series be finished? When I can think of how to end it, yes, because that's one of the things I always struggle with the Yandere videos is, okay, how am I going to be able to reconcile all of this? Like, make it, oh yeah, you killed a person, but it was to keep me safe, so okay, we're cool. Or have it be one of those endings where it's like, oh, the actual movie, Misery, which I based that series on, where it's like, nope, I am getting away from here, and I'm taking you down with me if I have to. So, once I figure out what route I want to take with how that's going to end, it will have a finale. Happy belated birthday, Insomniac! Oh, arachnophobic pal! You comment on so many of my videos, and I appreciate it every time. I hope you know that. Our favorite being made up of atoms. Yes, I am made up of atoms. That is true. I hope you enjoyed your birthday. I definitely did. And I've got a few questions for you. Hopefully it's some you haven't heard before, because I know how annoying it is to get the same questions over and over again. It's not super annoying, really. Like, especially if they come years apart, like some of these ones did. It's really cool to, like, see how my answers to things change. But anyway, outside of ASMR, do you ever plan to make different content online? As a matter of fact, yes. So, I have considered doing some kind of lighter commentary videos where, like, I don't know, you guys can ask me my opinions on certain things and I can just kind of talk about that, because I've been watching a lot of commentary videos lately, and, like, I'm not up to date on a lot of, like, influencer internet drama, so like I wouldn't probably be able to offer many opinions on that, but like stuff that's going on in the world, things like that, I'd be interested in offering my opinion and seeing what you guys have to say if that's something you'd be interested in, as well as like doing some YouTube shorts of just like the character says comment stuff. That would be a really fun way to incorporate that, or like just a little bit of a peek every now and then into my daily life. That might be a little bit fun. Are there any different shows, movies, books that you'd want to make content of? Ooh. I would really love to try and make at some point. I definitely want to make more Grimm inspired ASMR, either with the characters or just generally the Vesen. Potentially some Grey's Anatomy ASMR. I'm not sure how well that would go because I can't imitate the voices of like people I see as like IRL people. Like if they're not animated, it's really difficult to make the voice happen. Like it just feels weird. Books. It might be fun at some point to try and do some of the characters from the Dark Olympus series by Katie Robert. I love those books because that is frickin' adult romance done right. Not like frickin' 50 Shades of Grey. I never read it, but I know that it was like a slap in the face to certain communities because it's like, this is not how you do the etiquette. This is not how you write this stuff well. Meanwhile, Katie Robert, everyone is consenting and communicating. We love to see it. That is always what I was trying to do with like my not safe for work audios, which those had to get taken down because YouTube is mean like that. I might end up like making them into fanfics at some point to put on Wattpad or AO3. Cause yeah, consent is hot, people. It is the hottest freaking thing. Taking care of your partner and making sure that they're okay is hot. So keep that in mind for all of the adults here. And like, yeah, anyone who is engaging in that behavior, keep that in mind. No means no. Consent is hot. If you were to do a ranking, which of your videos would you say were most entertaining to write, to record, etc.? Ooh, that is a tough one. I would have to say, honestly, the most fun I had was the freaking drunk Hanji video, and then like the Levi video I had that had Hanji in it, just because Hanji is just Hanji. That I just love doing Hanji because I can be as crazy as I want, honestly. And here's one unrelated to ASMR. Would you rather watch classic movies such as Mary Poppins, The Wizard of Oz, etc., or more modern movies, Avengers Endgame, Legally Blonde, etc.? Ooh, I would probably have to go with modern movies. A lot of classic movies, they are really fun, but if I could only pick one, I would probably rather watch modern ones. I don't know. I just prefer modern movies overall. Thanks for the time of day and all you do, and one last happy birthday to you. Thank you. Birthday happy from Not My Backyard. You do that every time you say something. Ooh, this one has two kind of sets of the same questions, one in their original language and one a translation. Awesome. Thank you so much for putting the English translation, by the way. I noticed you said you hope that the English translation is good. It does seem like it is pretty good. Happy birthday! Modest questions. Is there a continuation of the Yandere Armin story planned? Again, yeah, once I figure out how it ends, I really do want to end that series, so once I figure out the ending I want, yes. Is there anything else planned about Kurapika? Nothing planned for sure at the moment, but I do love doing his voice and making content for him, so I am absolutely going to be making some more videos for him. All the best. Aw, all the best to you too. Happy birthday. I have a question. What are your expectations for your channel moving forward? So, probably just going to like continue as I am right now. But I would, like I said earlier, like to add some more types of content, some more forms of content. And And once I figure out what I want to do with that stuff, we'll see how that goes. Happy birthday. What's your favorite character to voice? Overall, between Armin and Alois, I gotta go Alois. Like, I love the accent. And what's a character you'd love to do but haven't yet? Ooh, Joker. I love Joker, like from Book of Circus. Joker, I was the oldest child in my family, so I definitely have oldest child syndrome. He activates my desire for, like, having an older sibling to, like, take some of the pressure off of me, like, because they all call him brother, and, like, he does. He acts like a big brother to everyone. It's like, can you be my brother, please? That probably sounds weird, but yeah. Happiest birthday to you. Well, thank you. I wish you all the best. Take care. Stay gorgeous and healthy. I'm definitely working on making sure I stay healthy. Don't you worry. For the questions I want to ask, are you still going to continue your Armin ASMR, especially the ones that's not finished yet? Yes, absolutely. I'm not as into Attack on Titan anymore, so I can't believe I'm saying this, but I no longer have a crush on Armin. I've moved on to more so Grell and Undertaker from Black Butler. But I still really enjoy Attack on Titan, and I still really enjoy Armin's character as a whole. So I'm not going to be making, like, super regular videos of Armin, but I am absolutely going to continue. Ooh, what's your favorite meal? A very simple question. Ooh. I would have to say baked ziti, like with extra cheese and with garlic bread. That, it's a stomachache waiting to happen, but it is so worth it. Also, I really love your Armin ASMRs, like, so much. Oh, I'm so glad. I keep every series on loop sometimes. Aww. The mermaid and other creature listener really hooked me up. Yes, I mean, it's Armin. Of course I had to pair him with a mermaid. What did you expect? I want to hear more of it. You absolutely will. Though it's okay if you can't do it immediately. No rush. Yep, I will make sure that you get some of that content. Don't you worry. Holy shit, happy birthday, Insomniac, from Without Socks. Well, I hope you find some socks soon, and thank you. Will there be more Mikasa X Listener videos? So this question was asked before I uploaded the most recent Mikasa X Listener. There will be more to come after that, don't you worry. Happy birthday, thank you. Happy birthday, my question to you is, how have you been lately? I have been doing really well. I actually started a new job a couple of weeks ago, and it's awesome. Like, my coworkers, my manager is so nice. Like, she makes sure to communicate everything so well. She makes sure that I have, like, her contact information so that, like, if there's an emergency while I'm alone at the store, like, I'm able to reach her. She makes sure that if I have any questions, I feel comfortable asking her. She makes sure to communicate all the procedures very clearly. And she is so, like, flexible about people's schedules. She is the best manager, and the coworkers I've met are also so freaking nice. Like, I got so lucky. This place is amazing. Like, it is a small business. It's a shoe store, in my town, and they are all just so nice. Like, I am so happy working there. Happy birthday, Insomniac. Thank you. Happy birthday. Thank you. Happy birthday, OMG. I have 2 questions. All right. What shows have stuck with you from childhood or teen years? The Backyardigans. The Backyardigans were my freaking childhood, and I still watch those episodes, and I still absolutely listen to the songs on YouTube. Some of them, like, you can't download on iTunes, so I did convert them to, like, MP3s so I could have, like, a whole Backyardigans playlist. If they were available on iTunes, I totally would have bought them there, and I do, like, buy other songs that I want to, but if you're not gonna sell them or even, like, post official, like, videos for the songs, I gotta do what I gotta do, okay? What is your favorite character to voice or make videos of? Favorite character to voice is Alois. Favorite character to make videos of is a tie between Grell and Hanji, because they have no filter, they have no chill, and so I do not have to have any chill either. You've done amazing so far. Thank you. And can't wait to see where you go in the future. Forever love your content, no matter to being singing, ASMR, or just random stuff. It's probably going to be a combination of all of those things as time goes on, so I'm glad that you like it. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Thank you! Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Thank you so much for your audios. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad you like them. Happy birthday! Question: if you can pick your favorite Armin ASMR to record, what would it be? Ooh, that is a tough one. I'd have to say, though, the Siren Armin series, because I had planned that for a long time, and, like, I was so happy with that, especially because I legit wrote songs for it, and, like, those songs are in the videos. Those are originals, completely. Like, especially the Siren Lullaby that he uses to lure the listener. I still have the instrumental for that, and I love listening to it. Like, I am so proud of that. Happy birthday, Insomniac! Questions: will you make more Hanji X Listener and Armin X Listener videos? Absolutely! Yep, those are two of my favorite characters to make videos of, so absolutely. Ooh, do you have any pets or other hobbies you enjoy? Yes, I have 3 cats and 1 dog. My cats are Ebony, she is a black cat. Frisk is my mom's other kid's cat, and she is a tortie named after Frisk from Undertale. And we have an orange cat who is named Armin. And then our dog is named Punky after Punky Brewster, which classic 80s, 90s show. I think it was 80s. My mom showed it to us when we were younger, and we loved watching it together. It was so much fun. And hobbies, as I said, I love reading, I enjoy writing, and I really, really love knitting. As in, like, I had to get compression gloves because, like, I have hypermobility, so repetitive movements like that make my joints really sore, and I enjoy knitting for many, many hours at a time. Like, it's just fun for me, so I had to get some compression gloves. Happy birthday! Thank you! OMG, happy birthday, Insomniac! Hopefully you have a great birthday. I absolutely did. Wishing you the best. How do you train your voice? Your vocal range is great. So I actually didn't do any specific training for my voice. I did do some community theater and chorus stuff, though, which did help me to kind of develop a bit of a stronger voice and more range for my voice. For instance, we did vocal warm-ups in chorus a lot, so sometimes if I have to change pitch for different characters, I will use those vocal exercises to, like, get into my head voice or my chest voice. But yeah, no official training, which people are surprised when I say that, but yeah, I just kind of do it. Who's your favorite character to voice? Definitely Aloise. Last question: if you do, when do you plan to continue your story audios? No set plan on when I am going to so far, but I am going to continue them eventually once I figure out where I want to go with all of them. I love your Armin videos. They're my favorite, and you do so well portraying him. Thank you. I'm so glad that you like them. What is your favorite alcohol so far? Mine is whiskey. Also, happy birthday. Ooh, whiskey. I have not tried whiskey yet. I want to. So far, it would have to be, I don't know what type it is, but it's some type of white wine that my mom gets, like, because I can't really taste the alcohol in it. It just tastes warm. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. It just tastes bubbly and warm, so, like, I can't really taste the alcohol, and I appreciate that greatly. Happy birthday, Insomniac, from Eyeball Paul, another patron on the Discord server. Thank you, Paul. Yay, happy birthday. Hope you'll have a great day. OMG, I feel nostalgia right now so bad. Every time I'm listening to your audios, I feel younger. Aw. I'm on this channel for many years now and still absolutely in love with your content. That is so sweet. That makes me feel so good. I hope you know that. There's something deeply comforting and familiar about your videos. I think I've formed a psychological attachment to your channel in the best and positive way. It really feels like home. I am so glad that I can give that to you. Like, that makes me so unbelievably happy. And I hope you know, like, you're always going to have, like, a safe place here. Like, Unless YouTube forcefully deletes my channel, but even then, I still have backups of all my videos, so I ain't going anywhere. I'm just incredibly happy that I can still listen to your videos after all these years. It means so much that you're still here and making content for us. I will definitely be doing content for you all as long as I can. Also, I really hope everything is going well in your life and that you're handling any challenges on your way. We're all so proud of you. Be happy. It's your day. I am definitely doing well in life, and I really, really appreciate every single one of you. Oh my god, happy birthday! Thank you! Happy birthday! Cool to know we're close in age. Heck yeah! 3 more happy birthdays. Hell yeah! Thank you all so much. Pace yourself if you haven't been exposed to alcohol yet. I've got experience. Yeah, don't worry. I'm absolutely pacing myself because also on the nights that I end up having opportunities to try different alcohol drinks, I end up having work the next morning. So I'm definitely being very careful to make sure I pace myself. Don't worry. Happy birthday. Thank you so much for introducing me to AOT and Black Butler. Oh, wow. That is so cool. My question is, are you planning on doing other anime videos and which shows? Definitely Black Lagoon. Definitely want to do more of Hunter x Hunter and The Promised Neverland, since I haven't watched or read the manga or watched the anime for all of those just yet. So definitely planning to do more of that. Happy birthday! Cheers to new beginnings. Happy 21st, Insomniac. Thank you. Happy birthday. Hope you have the most amazing day. Question: how much alcohol did you provide Pixis in AOT2 for friendship points? I have actually not played AOT2. I'm not kidding. I have not played it. I had to look up videos of it online to make my videos for it. So I didn't give him any alcohol. I would probably give him a lot though, because Pixis is pretty chill. Happy birthday. Happy 21st. Thank you. Happy birthday. I hope you spend it wonderfully and cherish the day with people you care about. I definitely did. One question. How long does it take to record each video and edit it all together? Like recording your lines and making sure they're all together in one correct place so that they don't sound jumbled up. So that generally takes an hour total to do the video and then edit it, since I don't have a whole lot of editing to do visually, but also sound-wise, I just kind of go through the lines, and then if I mess up, I'm able to delete that part of the audio, and I'll just redo it, immediately. So it's not too bad. It doesn't take too long, fortunately. Apologies if you already answered this question in a past Q&A video. I actually did not. But I hope you have a good day and a nice birthday once again. Thank you! Happy birthday, Insomniac! How is your day going? And do you like Karma Akabane? Because I've had a crush on him for years. Hehe. Bye-bye. Have a great day/night. Okay, so I used to, when I was younger, have a crush on Karma. When I was, around his age was when it was. So, totally appropriate, totally understandable, and I have outgrown that crush, as I have aged, and, definitely no crush on him now that I'm an adult. Even though I know canonically they do have, they are adults. We've seen them as adults. They are canonically adults now. It just feels weird because most of the content you see of him, and most of the storyline with him is him as a teenager. So I did have a crush on him when I was the same age or a year older. And one of my cousins actually had a crush on him a bit. She said, he's so daydreamy. And I was like, yes, he is. But yeah, no crush on him anymore, but I still do think he's a pretty funny character. Happy birthday! Here are 2 questions I want to ask. What or who gave you the inspiration to make ASMR videos? So, I actually made an ASMR video for my first partner. We have since broken up. We've been broken up for a while, but they really liked ASMR, and we had this joke that I shipped them with Aaron, and they shipped me with Armin. So I made the Yandere Aaron video for them for their birthday because I knew they liked ASMR because they would send me videos from Cardlin Audios, and those were really good. So I was like, okay, I'm going to try making this. And then people started seeing it and saying it was good, people I didn't know. So I was like, oh, maybe I should keep doing this. And here we are now. Are you going to continue with the stories, such as Naga Armin and Armin X female listener reincarnation? Yes, absolutely. My question is, what anime do you want to turn into an ASMR? Ooh, Howl's Moving Castle. 100%. I need to do that at some point, and I need to make more Danganronpa ASMRs. I need to like actually watch gameplay, because I didn't realize it was a game. I just had seen like the anime version of it on Hulu at one point years ago, and then I realized it was a game. So I need to do that at some point. Have a very happy birthday, Insomniac. Thank you.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Wish you the best. Thank you.
Ooh, when did you first watch Attack on Titan and Hunter x Hunter? 2 of my all-time favorites, by the way. Also, which do you like better, vampires or werewolves? So I watched Attack on Titan my first year of high school because my mom's other kid, it was her birthday, and she wanted us to watch Attack on Titan together as a family. That was a fantastic show to watch together as a family. So we ended up doing that, and it was fun. My mom really enjoyed it as well because the characters were, had more realistic proportions drawn to them. So we all enjoyed that together. Hunter x Hunter was a year or two later, because I had seen, or that was a little bit after COVID first hit, because I remember seeing the Kurapika cult on TikTok with like, Kurapika is now drowning. And like people were flushing pictures of bald Kurapika down the toilet, and it was like, what is happening? So I had to watch it just to understand. And then I would say I prefer vampires in general. Not really sure why, I like vampires. Happy birthday! I've been a fan for years. Oh, thank you! My question would be, how do you come up with the scripts for the characters you voice act? Because they're so dimensional, it's amazing. I'm not laughing. I am a little, just because a lot of people ask that, and I don't do scripts. Like, I'll come up with a general idea for the storyline I want to follow, but I don't do scripts anymore because that, like, in the beginning I did scripts and the videos were really short. So now I just kind of improvise and just, like, try to keep it sounding more like a natural conversation where, like, oh yeah, I don't know what you're gonna say, I don't know what I'm gonna say, so everything sounds a lot more natural, you know? But yeah, I don't do scripts anymore. Happy birthday! My question is, would you ever consider doing a face reveal or starting other platforms like TikTok where you do show your face? Have the best day ever! So I have considered doing like a face reveal and like posting some of the stuff that I've posted on TikTok to YouTube Shorts on my channel so that everyone can access it. I have made TikToks before, actually, where you can see my face. I don't really make them anymore, but I would absolutely consider doing a face reveal if anyone felt interested. So definitely let me know. But your voice sounds so much older, even with the different character voices. Thank you. Bad joke incoming. It's this thing called trauma. I have been through some stuff. So yes, I sound and act older sometimes. Happy birthday. Thank you. Merry birth, Miss Insomniac. Thank you. Happy birthday. 21 is a milestone. It sure is. Happy birthday. Question, what was your favorite character to do audios of and least favorite character? Favorite is Alois. Least favorite is Sebastian. I do not like that man. I do not like him one bit. Happy birthday, you are amazing. Thank you. So are all of you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hope you have a great day. I definitely did, and I hope you all are too. Happy birthday. Hope you're doing well. Hope you all are too. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Insomniac, and thank you for being the Annie Leonhardt audio dealer. No problem. I do like doing her voice. Happy birthday. Thank you. How are you feeling today? I am feeling pretty good. A little bit tired because I woke up in the middle of the night coughing for some reason. Like, because for some reason I had started breathing in and out my mouth in the night, which I never do unless, like, I'm too stuffed up to breathe through my nose, because otherwise it dries out my throat, and I don't like that. But I'm also feeling really excited because there is an adults-only Easter egg hunt at the library tonight, and I'm going to that. And guess what? Alcohol will be served. So I'm, again, not going to overindulge. I'm going to be very safe about how much I drink. But, like, it's a good opportunity for me to sample some drinks without having to pay a whole lot to try the different drinks that odds are I'm not going to like most of them. So very excited for that. Happy birthday! My question would be what your fave animes are and why. At the moment, I'm mostly just fixated on Black Butler, because I really like the supernatural elements, I really like the accents, and I really love all of the work that Yana Toboso put into making it as historically accurate as possible. It is so cool, and all of the characters are just so fun. Yeah, I just love it. Happy birthday, and my question is, will you start doing AOT ASMRs again? I already have, and I absolutely plan to continue doing so. Wait, is your birthday on April 6th? Because mine is on April 6th too! Hey, birthday twins! Which, that is how I made one of my friends, many years ago. She and I, we had the same unicorn sweatshirt from, like, Target, and I pointed out to her, I was like, I really love your sweatshirt. I have the same one. And then we started talking, and then we realized we have the same birthday. And, funny thing, she then told me about an author with whom we also share a birthday. And it's like, how did this happen? How? It's funny, but how? Do you plan on going back to only doing ASMRs? No. I will continue doing ASMRs, of course, but I don't think at this point that I would be satisfied only doing ASMR. Like, I like doing my monthly reading videos, my weekly singing videos, so I love doing ASMR, but I don't think I could only do ASMR now. When did you get interested in anime? And this is our last question for the day. So, if we're looking at overall, like, specifically anime, I would say first year of high school, because that's when I really got into it and, like, started appreciating the different, like, art style that is specific to anime. But for, like, first ever interest in an anime would be when I was, like, fuck, how old was I? I was in, like, kindergarten or first grade, watching Ponyo because it was on Netflix, and I loved it. God, it is crazy how the time flies. Like, I can still remember very clearly sitting on the couch with my mom's other kid, watching Ponyo, and then she moved. Like, she moved on the couch. I had a loose tooth that, like, stuck straight out of my mouth because, like, my other tooth was growing in behind it. She, like, kicked me in the face accidentally, and my tooth popped out. Like, that didn't even hurt. And yeah, God, I miss back when the world seemed less complicated, but I definitely like the person that I am growing into, and a big part of that is because of all of you being so supportive and helping me find what I enjoy in life. So, round of applause for you. I have no idea if this is picking up. I don't think it's picking up, but I'm clapping. I'm trying not to clap too loudly because I don't want to murder anyone's ears. But thank you all so much for all of the birthday wishes. And thank you for listening to me ramble for like an hour. Holy crap, I need to get out of this closet. My legs are not going to be happy with me. But I love you all, and I hope that you have the sweetest of dreams. And thank you so much for making these years so amazing. Till we meet again.